Hello and welcome back to Eurovision 365, wherever you're watching this from. It's great to have you here. Now, all the way back in December, we found out that Ronela would be representing Albania at the Eurovision Song Contest with the song Secret. This was a very memorable song from the first listen, with a very catchy hook, and I had a feeling that it was going to do well. Fast forward a number of weeks and Secret was regularly featuring in the top 5 of most Eurovision commentators and had very quickly become a fan favourite. Ronela produced a sexually charged music video and had reworked the song in a powerful way and further cemented her status as a firm favourite in the hearts of the fans. Ronela herself represented everything that Eurovision is about: camp excess and unabashed quirky strength. I was fortunate enough to see her at 2 of the Eurovision pre-parties and she gave it everything and the fans responded in kind. On the turquoise carpet, Ronela again showed her unique personality through her choice of dress, and it seemed like Eurovision was a contest that was made for Ronela and she was enjoying every minute of it. So we had gifted and likeable performer, powerfully sounding ethnic pop song that fans loved, a memorable and much watched music video. It seemed like everything was lining up for Albania to do well and would at the very least make the final. So what went wrong? We're going to have a look at that now here on the video. But before we do that, if you're able to subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. This is a channel that's a year old now, and I know it's a pain logging into YouTube to subscribe, but your help will be greatly appreciated. So what went wrong? Let's have a look. Ronela was the first person to perform at the first semi-final, so in effect was the first song that we heard at Eurovision 2022. I think the colouring of the staging worked in sharp contrast to the message of the song. It was all baby blues and pinks when it should have been, I felt, darker, more high contrast colours like reds and blacks. The staging and costuming, I felt, was not akin to the highly sexually charged empowerment anthem that Secret is. The song itself actually takes a while to get going. Being the first act, you need to land quickly, and I felt this song took a while to get going. In fact, it's 26 seconds until we hear anything from Ronela herself, and it is 50 seconds before Ronela launches into the first verse. By this stage, we are almost a third of the way through the entire performance. Coupled with the shaky camera movements and less than confident vocal, this was Ronela who, it felt, was not performing at the peak of her powers, which I felt was a real shame. I felt it was a real shame as Ronela has been consistently reliable when it comes to the delivery of such a powerful empowerment anthem. I know that Ronela herself had some issues with social media and people making some very nasty comments. I can't help thinking perhaps this vicious commentary got inside her head and made her feel less confident. I think this showcases the negative side of social media, and I have a huge amount of respect for anyone that gets up on stage to perform in front of millions of people. It is no easy task, and while we may not love a performer or a song, we can still have a respectable discussion without attacking the performers in hurtful and personal ways. This is always unacceptable and wrong. I was fortunate enough to speak to Ronela a couple of days after the semi-final, and she was understandably very disappointed. I commend Ronela for giving a strong and powerful performance. This was an incredibly brave performance, and while some things didn't land, there were still many things that did. The dancing was visually entertaining, and Ronela fully committed herself to her performance, holding nothing back. Semi-final 1 was a challenging final, with favourites going into the semi-final also being firmly established. Acts such as Subwoofer, S10, Moldova, Morrow, Amanda Tedford, and of course the Kalush Orchestra. I was also very surprised that Austria didn't make the cut, as this was another fan favourite. Eurovision always throws up surprises, and this year was no different. I think Ronela will continue to be a very popular performer, and I, for one, would love to see her back at Eurovision. If she, herself, would like to come back, of course. So that's my thoughts on Albania and what happened, or what might have happened, or what might have went wrong for her and the country. That's what I think, but I'd love to know what you think. You know by now what to do. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I look forward to, as always, reading those comments. That's it for now, but remember that Eurovision 365 is for every day, not just in May. Take care.